Ground ball to first base. Gurriel is there. He'll flip, and that will end it. The Houston Astros, the defending world champions, are ready to go back to the American League Championship Series as they sweep the Indians. Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over.
I think it's time. I think it's time I start rooting for an actual baseball team who knows what they're doing.
Tactical nuke incoming.
Yeah! What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another baseball video. And the first thing I want to say is I'm not a Yankees fan. I just like doing skits. I like poking fun at you guys sometimes because, wow, being an Indians fan the last 3 years, and honestly, when's the last time we won a World Series? Like 70 years, I think it is. Wait, let me ask Siri. Hey Siri, when was the last time the Cleveland Indians... It's not even working. Oh, would you look at that? Now my phone is rebooting itself. That's... great. What a wonderful day. I'll be right back. Hey Siri, when was the last time the Cleveland Indians won a World Series? Everything's not working. First, it was the Indians choking a 3-1 series advantage against the Chicago Cubs in the 2016 World Series. Fast forward to 2017, we're facing the New York Yankees. We're looking primed to go back to the World Series. And now it works. And now it's... I'm having trouble connecting. Shut up, man. You think you're having trouble connecting to the internet? Imagine me. I'm an Indians fan. But as I was saying before, Siri rudely interrupted me by just not working. In 2017, we were up 2-1 against the New York Yankees, and then we all know what happened. Greg Bird seemed to have broken Andrew Miller, and then fast forward again to 2018, we're in the worst division in the entire Major League Baseball. We barely squeak out of it because I just don't know how. We had 3 teams that almost had 100 losses, and everyone reminded me on Twitter. It's not a fun time to be an Indians fan, but I just want to say thank you guys all so much for having my back and not trolling me. Come on, guys, I've already had it hard enough. You really gotta be mean. I've never blocked anyone on Twitter, and I blocked like 10 people today. They were really mean.
The Indians won the World Series 4-2 over the Braves. They won the last game 4-3 on October 11th, 1948.
1948? It's been... my parents weren't even born yet. I think my grandfather was just born. No. Yeah, my grandfather was born. Yeah, my grandfather was like 5 years old at this point. And I just, oh my gosh, I just getting to the point where it's just laughable. I just can't believe we choked in 2016. We choked in 2017. Who knows what would have happened if we would have made it past the Yankees. But this year, the biggest reason why I'm so upset this year, like I was sad the past couple years, but this year I am disappointed because we were just swept by the Houston Astros. Now, I do got to give the Astros some props. GG's to you guys because you have an absolutely amazing team. Nothing but props, nothing but respect to you guys because you were bad for a good amount of time. You drafted well, you traded well. The only one that you whiffed on was JD Martinez, but we won't talk about that. But you guys absolutely dominated every single aspect of this series. Whether it was hitting, you guys beat us. Whether it was getting runs, pitching, relief appearances, everything that you needed out of a baseball team, you outperformed us in every way. So that's the first thing that I want to do before I start talking a little bit more about the Indians. I want to tip my cap off to the Astros because you guys played almost flawlessly. Garrett Cole, Justin Verlander, even Dallas Keuchel had a pretty good game. He gave up like 1 home run to Francisco Lindor, but that, I mean, who's really counting that? It was like 11-3 at the end of the game. Yay! Josh Donaldson got his first hit of the series, a home run, or I think it was a home run to make it 11-3. Woo! But guys, if you're wondering why I'm so disappointed and why I'm kind of frustrated right now, is because the Indians, they had 0 heart in this series. It looks like they didn't care whatsoever. I mean, Corey Kluber in the first game, he's always robotic, but he seemed to be even more robotic as he gave up 4 runs and we lost the game. In the second game, Carlos Carrasco came out pretty good. In the third game, Mike Clevenger pitched his heart out, but the bullpen, they just came to... I mean, seriously, have you ever seen such a horrible bullpen in your entire life? But the thing about it is we have big names. Cody Allen, big name. Andrew Miller, big name. What's the other guy's name? Brad Hand, big name. They all sucked. The only decent relief pitcher in this series for the Cleveland Indians was not even an actual relief pitcher. It was Trevor Bauer, and even he got hit up a little bit. I'm running out of breath at this point, guys. I just needed to come on here and rant and say that being an Indians fan is not fun. My favorite player of all time, the jersey that I wear in almost every single video, Grady Sizemore, he should have been a Hall of Famer. His career got ruined by injuries. We get to the World Series in 2016, and prior years, we were dominated by the Twins, the Tigers, the Royals got to the World Series a couple years. Like, it's not fun being an Indians fan, and then we choke in the World Series, we choke in the ALDS or ALCS, whatever it was. It was against the Yankees, and then this year we get absolutely clapped in the division series against the Astros, one of the best teams in baseball. So, do I take offense to it? No. Did I see it coming? In my head, yes. I just didn't want to believe it. I was in full denial mode. So if I seem like a homer in any single way, I just want to say sorry, guys. I was just trying to speak it into existence, but as an Indians fan, I mean, Josh Donaldson could not get it done. Jose Ramirez could not get it done. We couldn't pick off the first base. I think I saw a stat where the Astros had more hits today. I believe they had 13. Did they have 13 hits today than we had the Indians the entire series? We had 12 for the series. In 3 games, 12 hits. That'll never do it, bro. So to you Cubs fans, to you Rockies fans, to A's fans, I am joining you guys on the couch. I have to sit back. I mean, the good news is I can just talk about baseball now and not have that little bias in the back of my head. But yeah, it's not a fun day to be an Indians fan. I mean, I'm glad the Browns won. I'm not even a Browns fan, but my grandpa, if you're watching, any other Indians fan or Cleveland fan, if you guys are watching, I just want to say, keep your high spirits. Maybe Baker Mayfield the next 10 years will bring you guys a Super Bowl, because it looks like I don't think the Indians are coming back next year. I mean, the AL Central sucks, but the way that their team is constructed, yeah, it's not happening anytime soon. Guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and slap a like on this one if you thought it was funny. I promise you guys, I'm not a Yankees fan. I just like Giancarlo Stanton ever since he was on the Marlins. So it was like a spur of the moment purchase too, so don't blame me. But guys, thank you all so much for watching. Pray for me. Send me some Chipotle cards, because Chipotle makes me happy. The Indians losing does not. But guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Hope you had a good laugh. Peace out.